Nyingma go chambo what understand monsieur Nekubi disons son dikun di doni ngormboche kole ozer karbocheve rongi lilaten lije tsero tomene sote majena meton cheva la so lije gona so bi diba don Drubwang di dane tene so ngormboche uishen lab wandong ngodu tanje top song some others.
So in this way, that as one have visualized the root guru in form of Guru Pema Sambhava, that from his forehead, that white light radiated down and then dissolved into yourself, and that way just purify all your physical body obscuration, including all the negativities what one have accumulated, such as killing and telling lie and so forth, and then receive the body empowerment and then all the blessing.
Then soon there was a marvel wrong in Numberton. Sarah Tupan Mebane, Mahi Logone, then Trama, Situlaso, Nagi Mega, Kumuyavatanji, Tossum, some Dene Dela Dene, Nangurmochi, Sungishila Maliba, Rongi Ngala, Maki Jilak, Gelatane, Rongi, Suyon, and Lord Truchuro de Sanjay Tantikanism, Chetanji, Chebaton, Cheta Thompson, Gono, going Baton Gigi, Tomato, Nibadi Jilla, she has some.
Then again from the Guru's just speech throat, that red light just radiated down, and that which dissolved to your throat, and then purify all your speech obscuration, such as like from beginningless lifetime, whatever that negativities one have done through the speech, such as like telling lie and interfering and gossip and so forth, and then receive the full blessing of the speech of the Guru, through which one could to actualize with the 60 special speech melody sounds, and then one could be actualized with all the qualities of just teaching and composing and debates and so forth, and that way one actualized with the speech bachara.
Then Guru Tukare was a tinga to wrong hinder timbe, said Tuma Mebani, nothing, Lotala, so Miguas, Kono, Concebat on the lady did it on the top, Delatene, then Guru, two Gisela on the Rongijilla, Timbalatene, Rongijilla, Ting and then Montrato Jilla, Shanton Hijit, Rongijilla, what the nation of Tosum Samachi.
Then from the Guru's heart, a blue light just radiated down, that which dissolved into your just height, into your heart or that mind, and that which purify all sorts of obscuration that accumulated from beginningless lifetime, such as like covetous and harmful thoughts and wrong views. And according to that, one received the whole complete blessing of the enlightened mind of the Guru, and one could actualize with the 100,000 different samadhi or meditation concentrations, and give rise to all the qualities such as compassion, loving kindness, and bodhicitta, and actualize with the Vajra mind.
Then Guru Nara was a Karma Tin Ser Dungi to bottom of it, Rangi Ling or Yesum Devaton Sone, or Tianola Tembe, Sopa, there are too many Dadipadu, laying and Bamikiwa Sakabi, Sopa, Chanya de Dibaton de Tao. There are then the name Yantented Rik Kono Koyimba, Trinlage to last of a tongue. Tobame Barangi, Jilla Shes, then I'm going to Silarongi, Toson Sambi. What then is me, Bachis?
Then from the 5 places of the Guru, radiant 5 colors, white, red, blue, yellow, green, and that which dissolve into your 5 places, and according to that all the obscurations and negativities whatever one have accumulated from beginningless lifetime, everything including the negative karmas, everything got purified, and then one received the blessings and accomplishment of the quality, all different kinds of qualities, and then the power of the activity that to benefit all sentient beings. In that way, just that believe and think that one receive all the blessings. So in generally, whatsoever it is, like a worldly activity or the dharma activity, everything mainly has to depend upon our mind. So when we think properly with a pure mind, and then carry through the supplication prayer to Guru Padma Sambhava, and when we have a very clear mind, according to that, then one can receive all those blessings, and then possible to accomplish. So at that point, one should not have any sorts of like doubts and hesitation or kind of wrong view. It is always better to have single-pointed mind. So all of us, in a way, we have been wandering in this samsara from beginningless lifetime with the dualistic mind and the afflictive emotion, and that endlessly wandering in that way. So one should think that now oneself have been enough wandering in the samsara, now entering into the actual dharma practice, and then completely relying upon the Guru with the full devotion and faith, and then try to just concentrate into this practice, and then carry through the supplication prayer to really receive all those blessings. So as we are chanting at the end Tukji Sung, that which somehow means that from today onward until one attain enlightenment, till to that the Guru that which bestow all the blessings and guide with the whole complete teaching.
Lo palamiji, dream malamiji, ta rongamiji, rangi linga is a gosum, lama chela purgi, pudin, na tortum, martum, karesh, cherong chances, desegures. So it is explaining that not asking the father or mother, not having one's own decision, completely relying upon the Guru, whether that sent us higher or lower, whatever it is necessary, according to that one rely to the Guru. Guru Rinpoche, Tudong, Ronsen, Yemedu, Sene, Ding Machi number Godres. So after that, then the Guru Pema Sambhava, who is the synthesized nature of the past, present, future Buddha's enlightened mind or wisdom,
and to that enlightened minds, and then one's true nature of mind being mingled together, which means non-dual, and then without contriving or fabricating, and then try to rest in that state of nature of mind. One should not just think, oh, maybe this is okay or maybe not okay, not to just kind of having doubts or conceptualization. Try to just have determination just to abide in that nature. So in this way, as we carry through this meditation practice, that somehow have this training that where no much conceptual thought arise, and then slowly can abide in that nature. So as one somehow stabilize one's mind with that meditation, and then sometimes even in a big gathering, that if one try to tame and control one's mind and try to abide in that meditation, then it is also more easier. So one time in our place there is a Lama that and when there are many people, then he is saying, oh, this is just a kind of disturbing, so he just tried to live into isolated place somewhere in a kind of empty house or in the caves and tried to do his meditation. Then there is another that kind of yogi, which means ngakpa, kind of lay practitioner, and then which is called Naljurba. So that Lama used to say, that what it really means, Naljurba, is where one could to abide one's mind in a more isolated way, not necessarily the physical body. So if one could not stabilize one's mind with the concentrated into meditation, then it doesn't really matter wherever kind of isolated or quiet place wherever one may go. So whatever one's mind is, just only what we have. So, if we go to a isolated place, not necessarily we get another kind of mind. So that is why it is always important that to stabilize one's mind and to relax one's mind and not changing with all sorts of thoughts. That is important. So in the beginning, of course, it is maybe difficult to abide in that state of meditation, but if one put effort and practice with the diligence and perseverance, then of course one can just stabilize in that way. So if we don't have the training, then after the death, in the Patu stage, when there are various kinds of appearances, then one could not just stabilize one's mind there.
Sem the temple in Nyan Kotikin, Mayo, as in native, Tika the drivers, the Sundam Karishan now.
So if one could have a fully concentrated mind and really could stabilize in this way, then even in after the death, whatever sorts of lights and sounds and rays of light, whatever it may happen during that time, it will not really disturb one's mind.
No, I had to teach you know that the rules of
so now thank you all, and just accept the Zalung students. Rest you all can leave and then carry through your practices.